Welcome to the Man Lucrative podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto 7 in the building. That's me. Yo, how y'all feeling this morning? This is beautiful. I feel radiant. I feel rejuvenated. You know what I mean? But I must say first, this episode is brought to you by Clover. Shouts out to the money. On a serious note, if you have a business, if you're a small business owner and you need some help on saving on some of your transaction fees, all them swipes that y'all be having to do because y'all getting all these bags out here, make sure you holler at me for the Clover. We can get your processing fees down and we can get you to your bag. Let's get it. But I'm going to go to the chat first. I'm going to shout y'all out. I see Reese in the building. What up, Reese? Is that Lisa? I can't see if it says Lisa. Y'all a little bit far away, but what up? I see, is it Chef? Chef. Yo, if I mispronounce your name, my bad. Like, I can barely see. It's like mad little words, but welcome to my chat. If this is your first time, hopefully it's not your last time to my chat, and hopefully you have some fun while you're here, huh? Hello. But this is episode 106 of the Man Lucrative podcast. So I have had a nice week. I really have enjoyed all of my lives with the independent artists. Let me see if I scroll up a little bit. I need somebody to come to the studio to help me do this type of stuff, like scroll up and keep up with the chat. But anyway, we'll get there. But it's been a really dope week for me to explore new artists. Y'all are what I've noticed, and we're going to get to the pod. We're going to pod today because we got some stuff to talk about. We definitely got some stuff to talk about. But I've noticed that a lot of the people, especially the independent artists that come to my lives at night, I'm noticing that there is I think it's kind of a stigma that's been placed over the business to make people think. And I'm not, if y'all in the chat and y'all from one of the nights, like one of my night reviews, this is not for you. I'm just saying. But I've noticed a lot of the artists that's been coming to my chat or that's been coming to my music reviews have been, some of them have been dope. A lot of them been dope. But a lot of them, I don't feel like they take their music serious. I don't feel like they look at music as a source of income. I feel like they halfway do the music because they don't go all in on promoting the stuff. And I always, like, everybody that comes to my chat, even if they're like 15 years younger than me, like I'll be 40 in a week and some change. I got something to tell y'all about that too. But yeah, even if they're in that like early 20s/late teen bracket, I'd be expecting them to go in and like post. And by the time they come to me, especially if they're paying for me to review the music, I expect to, especially and if they're dope. If they're dope and I'm reviewing their music, I just expect so much more than 2 posts. You posted 2 times in the last 60 days. Or you posted in 2020. Right before the pandemic. And I'm like, yo, how serious are you about your music? So that's been one of my reoccurring themes that I noticed. And I might end up writing another book just for that part of artistry. Y'all know I already wrote the playbook to production. If you need playbook to production, go ahead and holler at me. I wrote a book for all music producers, playbook to production. That's in my bio. Get the 50% off, MAD50. MAD50 is the discount code. And the Recession Prep Kit. The Recession Prep Kit is for all of my business owners that just are trying to figure out different ways to get sources of income while they're in this recession season. I'm going to say recession season with quotation marks because there's a lot of people that still get money. It's a lot of people. It's a whole lot of money in this month, right? So, yeah, now that I got that out the way, welcome to another day of podding. You know, this is great. So, I've done some searching, right? I like to do my wrap up. So this past, this is Wednesday, because I potted Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of them. I went to one of my favorite stores where I source a lot of my materials for building houses or any of my remodels, or if I'm trying to get some furniture for Airbnbs. Like, we go to this specific store every time, right? And this particular time, we went to the store. Well, I went to the store by myself. It was dope. Look, yeah. Dudes, all my fellas, y'all know, how does it feel when y'all go to like all the hardware stores, Dolo? You be feeling like you in a candy store. Or is it just me? Is it just me? It might just be me. What up, man? What up, man? So I was in the store, Dolo, looking fresh. I was fresh. I felt like him. I felt like a hemologist, you know. But I was in the store and I was walking around. I was looking at some stuff and I was looking for some towel. I think I was also looking for a vanity for a property, and then I was also looking for just miscellaneous items, right? Put that in the miscellaneous group. And this older black dude comes up, and this is why I want to talk about it. I got to start the pod with this because he had the spice, and I want to bring y'all the spice this morning. So he comes up and he says, "Hey, young man, you believe in Jesus?" So I said, "He's talking to me?" He said, "Yeah, you." Now keep in mind, I told y'all about the last time I went out to dinner for my 8-year-old's birthday party, and I started talking to the chef. We went to Hibachi, right? We went to Hibachi, and I said one thing, and my wife was looking at me like, stop talking. So I was like, I ain't say nothing. I said one thing. So now everybody at the table is looking at me. Hold on, y'all, my bad. But everybody at the table is looking at me like, yo, please stop talking to the chef. So the chef starts talking about, yo, so I heard you said you want to open up one of these restaurants. I was like, yeah, I'm interested. You know, I'm mad interested. I'm always interested in a bag. Like wherever the bag is going to be, I shall be as well. So he's like, so you interested in opening a hibachi restaurant? I jokingly said, yeah, you want to work? You want to work for me? He's like, yeah, I mean, so that spiraled into infinite conversation. So he's now talking above everybody's food, and everybody, y'all know how the hibachi restaurants is set up. Everybody around the hibachi table is just looking at me like, if you don't shut the So I said, yo, hey, my bad. But anyway, I have that effect with people. I've been in the McDonald's drive-thru years ago, because we all know McDonald's is evil, huh? Bad promo. I am putting it out there. But I went to McDonald's years ago when I first moved to Atlanta, and hold on. All right. There we go. Sorry. But I went to McDonald's years ago, and we were in the drive-thru, and one of the guys that was just working, he said, man, how you feeling? I said, I'm good. How you feeling, bruh? That one, how you feeling, bruh? It just infinite conversation. Yeah, my baby mama did this, bruh. Well, I don't know why to feel about this. Well, man, I was just effed up out here in these streets. And she hit me with child support. So I was just like, hey, you'll be good, bro. Don't even worry about it. Just do this. So all the stuff I be talking, how I talk to y'all on my midnight sessions is exactly how I'm like that in real life, just all the time. So the time at the hardware store this week was no different. So the guy says, do you you believe in Jesus? I said, hold on. Why you ask me that? He said, I just want to know. Like, do you believe in Jesus? I was like, yeah, I do. I said, I'm a Christian. I consider myself a believer. I consider myself living by the Christian principles, right? So he starts to go on, well, that's the white man's religion. That's the white man. You believe in a white Jesus? I said, can we compromise and say it's a white Jesus, it's a black Jesus, it's an Indian Jesus? If it's, I said, however you want to phrase this, I do believe in Jesus. I am a Christian. Yes, I do believe. So he starts to go on about how, you know, that's the religion that the white man put on us, and you know, if it wasn't for them, then we wouldn't be. What was the word he kept saying? He kept saying, if it wasn't for them, then we would be. I don't want to say gentrified. I can't remember the word he kept trying to say. If y'all can come up with the word in the chat, I can't think of the word what he was trying to say. But oppressed. That's the word he kept using. He kept using oppressed. He said, if it wasn't for Christian religion, the black man wouldn't be oppressed. Hold on real quick. So he said that. Where we at? I can't get the charge. But he said that if it wasn't for that white religion, we would be better off. So I say, I can't say that I agree with that. I can't say I agree with it, cause what I think about is this, and that's what I told him. Same exact thing I told him. I'm gonna tell y'all. This is what I was thinking. He said that. I was like, well, if it wasn't for certain aspects of the Bible, right? And good morning, good morning, good morning. There you go. If it wasn't for aspects of the Bible, I feel like we wouldn't have certain principles, good principles, good principles. We wouldn't have certain good principles to live by. We wouldn't have certain instructions that we can live by, which in return creates somewhat of a balanced, peaceful life, right? I'm just thinking about it from that aspect. Not even, I ain't going into the slavery talk. I ain't going into the slavery talk. I ain't going into none of but the person did this. So as I'm talking to this one older black guy, another old black guy comes up and he starts to talk. He says, "What you talking about?" He said, "I said that the white man gave us Jesus." I was like, all right. I said, hold on. I said, let's agree to disagree. Because at this point, he's getting loud in the store. It's me. It's another older black guy. Both of these guys are probably in their 60s. So old, like stubborn old black men, right? So he's in his 60s, another black dude in his 60s. And he says, now, this is the difference. I will say. The first black man that started talking about how religion and Christianity and all that stuff was bad, he did not. I don't want to say it like I want to say it. He did not seem like he was well off. I'll say that. He did not seem like he was a well off person. He seemed like he might still be semi on the struggle bus. But the second black dude that came up, oh, he had the bag. He had the presidential on. I was like, oh yeah, you been getting it for years. You got money. You got the money. So naturally, the other black guy that comes up says, I don't feel like we're oppressed at all. It's the black man's oppressed. How are we oppressed? So he said, give me, what's up? He said, give me an example of how we're oppressed as black people. So the first black guy says, I'm sorry. If you can't see it, I can't explain it. So he says, you know what? He points at me, and then he points at the other black, the well-off older black guy says, y'all are a part of the problem. I said, well, this is my thing. And this is why I wanted to start the pod with this particular conversation. When it comes to information, right? I look at information as if it's money. Yo, appreciate the like, show. I look at information as if it's money. So, and as it relates to the Bible, right? We'll take the Bible for example. We're going to put that right here. And then just for my Muslim friends, I'm going to put the Quran right here, right? I'm going to put the Bible right here. I'm going to put the Quran right here, right? And then in the middle, we're going to just say this is a no man's zone, right? No Bible, no Quran, no Buddha, no nothing, no spiritual awakening, no nothing, right? That's the middle ground. So I told him, I said, if I give 3 people the same information and then tell them, go do with it what you may, you're going to get a whole bunch of different outcomes per situation. Now, if you give all 3 people no instructions, and that's why I wanted to tell them, if you give everybody no instructions, what you going to live by? And I use my 8-year-old and my 5-year-old as an example. I said, if I decided to leave my gun out, right? Please don't, if y'all don't be demonetizing me for what I'm about to say. But if I left my gun out, right? And my 8-year-old or my 5-year-old chooses to pick it up and shoot, and we never told them, if you unlife somebody, then you have to pay the consequences. And they just shoot. I'm going to shoot. Right? They don't know consequences. We wouldn't know consequences if it wasn't for certain systems being in place. So I was just like, dude, I think you got it mixed up. You're trying to say that black people are all oppressed based off of this quote unquote big system that exists. I said, so what happened to the successful black people that benefited from the system? Give me some answers on that. And I like to ask black people this question because of course I'm black. And then I like to ask white people a whole different group of questions, because what I don't like for no race to baby another race. When it comes to black white relations, yo, I believe in the best man gets the job, the best woman gets the job. Whoever got not even necessarily the qualifications, and that's where I want people. This is the trick. Yo, appreciate the likes. This is the trick. I don't look for necessarily the best person to do the job. I look at the person's character. I look at how other people get along with them if I put them in a working environment. I look at how they problem solve. And so even though it might be a person that's way more qualified, that's just you, possibly. But even if it's a person that's way more qualified, but they don't have all of they don't have the know-how on how to treat other people, I can't have them work with me. Yes, reputation is key. And even in that, and to that point, if you have a reputation of just being the scum of the earth, right? And the fruits of your labor, for me, the fruits of your labor is not necessarily money. The fruits of your labor could be, again, how people view you when you come into the room. How do people view you when you post online? How do people view you and your wife if you're married? How do they view you and your wife's relationship? Have they seen you treat her like trash? Or is it some smart people like me that look in between the eyes and be like, oh, they smiling on camera, but that ain't real. I can see it. Y'all can't see that? I'm that type of person, right? So I like to ask all questions. And unfortunately, the conversation with me and both of the older black guys, it was really no resolve. But I say that to say this. I hope that the newer generation, my generation and behind, like 40 and under, I hope we all try to actually get on the same page. I really hope we try to get on the same page, because I'm not getting into We Are the World or End of the World, but I'm just saying. Yo, let me see what you said. It's a blessing and a curse. A few people can truly understand. That's true. I believe that. I do believe that. So, religion talk, I will have religion talk. LGBTQ plus talk, I will have that talk. Cheating scandals, I will have that talk too. I don't shy away from no conversations. I'm just like that. Now, in the same conversation category, as I'm wrapping up that was just Tuesday. Tuesday was a long day, y'all. So, we decided, hold up, I'm going to give me a clap for this one. So y'all, everybody that's been in my chat at night, I've been talking about going to Vegas to go see the Sphere. I've been talking about it. Guess what? We going. Yo, when I tell you I'm so excited to go out there to go see the Sphere, I'm like, oh, you. But anyway, of course, we're going to go see the Sphere, and then my wife want to go see Usher, so we're going to do both. So anyway. But while I'm on the conversation talk, I was also in Kroger, and this is my point. This is the point. I was at Kroger, walking through the store, just getting me some eggs. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get like 2 12-packs, cause we got a whole family. So I said, I'm gonna get this, then I'm gonna get this, then I'm gonna go to the store, go to the checkout. I prefer to check out myself, because although I seem like I'm a very vibrant person, I like to be by myself. I do like to be by myself a lot. So I go to self-checkout, and I try not to judge. This is for my youngins. I try not to judge y'all. I really do try not to. But I was one aisle over. I'm on the freezer section. I hear, not see. I hear an aisle over. Yeah, and then it just sound like it's starting to get aggressive and more aggressive and aggressive. And then I hear, I'll slap the ish out of you. So I was like, okay, that sounds like hood fun. It sounds like it's hood fun on the aisle, but let me just hurry up. I'm too old to be trying to break up a fight. I ain't got it in me. Y'all got it. You got it. So as I went, all right, so y'all don't call me a B. Don't call me a B. But I was like, yo, I'm gonna just hurry up and try to just walk to checkout real quick. So I speed up. Cause I can hear the cart. I can hear the cart from the people. What up, Fabian? What up? I can hear the cart from the people that was fussing. They're coming around the corner. So I'm like, shoot. I'm about to run into them. Sure enough, it never fails. I always get like face first with these people. And I hate to say it like that because I'm not saying I'm a classist, but I like nice stuff. I like. Is it wrong to like nice stuff in peaceful environments? I'm just saying. Is it fine? For me, I would prefer a cart full of Yoplait yogurts. Stay at home moms with the stretchy pants and they come out in the grocery shop. Oh, hey Mike, how you doing? How you doing, Susan? I like that, right? That's my vibe when it comes to grocery shopping. Y'all nigga don't. Now that's not my vibe right there. It throws me off. It throws me off. It's not my element. So when I get to the register, the dude, it is a stereotype, and that's why I want my young black folk to know there is a stereotype, and it's up to you to either feed into it or not feed into it. But there is a stereotype. So when they were an hour over. And I was hearing them talk and scream and do all that. I was like, oh yeah, they must just finish smoking weed or something. Must have. Are they drunk? Something. Are they having fun? It could just be fun, but they probably just finished smoking weed. So I get to the register. Sure enough, they come up right beside me, self-checkout. So I was like, keep in mind, I was not trying to look their way. I was like, I'm not gonna look over there. Like I'm straightforward. I'm looking at the machine. I'm not gonna look over there because I don't want that. I don't feel like doing that today. So although I didn't look at them, they looked at me. And I can feel, you know how you can feel somebody staring at you? He's like this. I was like, I said, what good, bro? He said, I like your Air Maxes, bro. Them joints fire. I said, appreciate it, bro. And I'm trying to hurry up and check out, trying to bag my stuff up. He's like, yo, I was like, tell me, I'm He's like, yeah, what up, I got something for you and your old lady. I was like, what you got? I should have asked what he had. He said, man, I got quarters, I got this, you know, I could get y'all right for the night. I said, oh, no. I said, my wife don't even smoke. I said, I haven't smoked since college. You know? I said, yeah, they got White Mike at the time. So I haven't smoked since college. Wow, it's amazing. But he was just like, yeah. Well, you know, I got it for the low if you need it. So I was like, nah, I'm good. And he's like, all right, bet. So again, I'm trying to hurry up. They hadn't finished checking out yet. I'm trying to hurry up and get to my car. I don't want them to even see my car. I want to like just keep it going. So sure enough, you see me getting in my car. I feel them looking at me, but I was like, I ain't going. I'm bigger than them anyway. I'm bigger. I'm a big guy. So I'm bigger than them. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna look over there because if I look, then he gonna want to strike up more conversations. But don't feed into the stereotype, y'all. Please don't feed into the stereotype. All right. Now we do have some clips. Y'all sent me some fire. Let's start with this Caesar. Let's start with this Caesar not guilty. All right. So Caesar was his last name, Pina. DJ Envy homeboy. I gotta say it like that. DJ Envy homeboy. It was said that he was found not guilty. I don't know how true the statement is, but I want to put this out here, right? Whenever y'all get in the jam, including myself, and I'm talking to me as I'm talking to y'all too. Whenever you get in the jam and you might be in some hot water for something, don't get on the internet and tell these folk, yeah, boy, see that? I told y'all were innocent. That's not the time to do this. This is not the time to do that. Right now, you need to sit down, recollect your thoughts, and say, okay, although I may have been found not guilty, I think hold up, let me look at the dollar amount. I think it was like $100 million. This is ridiculous. Hold up. How How much? If y'all know in the chat and y'all can beat me to it, just let me know how much Caesar owed all of these people from this investment, the property investment thing he had going on. How much did Caesar? I'm looking for it, y'all. So give me a second. How much did Caesar? Get in trouble for? All right, let's see how much he got in trouble for. So they called it a Ponzi scheme, and it's multi-million dollars. They say multi-million dollar. So I'm gonna say it's over 10. It's over 10 million, right? If you get in the jam, and although you got found not guilty in the court system, you still owe all of these people that invested with your what was this crowd? I don't know what to call it. It says investment fraud. So I'm gonna just say real estate investment, right? I'm gonna say investment fund, real estate fund. If you got all these people that's invested this money in your fund, it ain't the time. Although you were found not guilty, now is not the time to get online and spit your ish. That's not the time. If I were you, Caesar, you need to figure out, okay, although I was found not guilty, how can I start getting to this bag again so I can get these folk their money back? Because I'm going to let you know off the rip. If I invested some bread if I invested 6 figures, hell, if I invested 10,000, I'm going to be like, oh, they found them not guilty? Oh, well, I still found them. I found them guilty because I ain't got my money back. And I'm going to file a civil suit against you. So if that's what the case is, Caesar, please fall back. And then, yo, Envy, I commend Envy for like backing off of it. He got some good lawyers. Envy must have them lawyers that. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it on the pod. But Envy must have them lawyers that had that sauce, because although he did a decent job staying away from it, like, it could really be messy. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated with what's going on with this Caesar situation. I don't know that anything else will happen, being that he was found not guilty in the court system. But I'm gonna keep tabs on it. We're gonna see what happens. All right. On the Jada. I think this is last week with Jada. Thank Big Baby thank Big Jesus. Thank. I can't do no more. I can't do no more Jada after this. Like, Jada has been in our mouths. Pause. Jada has been in our mouths for the past, 3 weeks? Something like that. Last 3 weeks or something like that. So, based off, and I'm going to do some more looking, but I saw that Jada sold a cool 27,000 books. Out of all that, that's not good. That's not good. If she sold 27,000 books, let me double check. Because if she, and this is the thing, if she did only sell 27,000 books, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us for doing what we did. But I'm about to check. Let me double check before I be super proud. Book sales. All right. So it says they're calling her book a flop. Okay. Yeah, they calling her book a flop. Yeah, that's right. So she sold 27,000 books. You know what? The internet community, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. We did good. We did good. What's this live for? It's a pod. It's a Mad Lucrative Podcast. Mad Lucrative Podcast. I'm here every Tuesday and Friday. Then it's gonna go on YouTube. Then I shout people out like you from the chat. Let me see. Danny Black, what up, man? You are officially on tomorrow's podcast. That's how I go. But yo, Jada, I like the fact that everybody online pretty much just made it a joke. Especially, like, I joined in, I ain't gonna lie, with the whole Tupac stuff. Like, it was funny. Like, that was hilarious. But I like the fact that we all, how's your morning, brother? It's good, bro. It's good, yo. Appreciate you asking. Nobody in the chat be asking. Well, no, some folk be asking me. But appreciate you, bro. I like the fact that we found the joke, right? We found the joke within the Jada book thing, and it was, the interview with her and Will. I think the biggest thing for me, what she's ever done, Jada dropping this track. Jonathan, Jada bet not drop no diss track. But this is the thing. I like the idea of us having fun with the issue, like the whole Jada and Tupac or Jada and Will stuff, and we did not go out and support the book. I like that. I'm sorry. I like it because I feel like for so long, at least as of recently, all bad conduct gets celebrated. I think all bad conduct gets celebrated. That's why A City Girls is big. That's why Sexy Red is big. That's why now y'all don't hit me with what I'm about to say, but the drill music, certain drill music, like shooting stuff like this, it gets big because we're celebrating bad conduct. So the fact that she went out on this spew fest, and even Will trying to come back and do this PR stunt that he did, it didn't work. It did not work. It was good PR, Danny. It was good PR for her to get the book out there, but I think she did it wrong. I think what she should have done is start to double back on some of the Tupac and all of the messy parts, and she should have went back into, all right, so this is some of her and Will's intricacies. I can't say the word. Intricacies, something like that. I think she should have went back into that relationship and actually start talking good about Will again. She should have started talking good about Will, because I think she got to read the room. Jada, baby, you got to read the room. If you look at all of these women that's online, including some folk that I know, most of the women are online saying that they want a soft life. A lot of them are dialing back on this whole boss woman stuff, and they actually want relationships. And I think it would have been just a breath of fresh air if she would have came back and started talking about how much she loves Will and the things that she loves about Will. And then maybe if the Tupac stuff exists within the book, cool, let that exist within the book. But she would have had more. I think the new woman, the new women that's going to actually go out and buy the books, she would have hit home with them. And that 27,000 worth of books sales, she would have went all the way up. She should have got coaching. Jada, you should have got a coaching call from me. That's what you should have done. Jada should have paid for the coaching call. Now, I would have charged her more like 150, like 150,000. I wouldn't need 150,000. But I think all of the women are tired. We talked about this in the first pod earlier this week. The women are tired of getting crapped on. And then you going to go crap on one of the... Will is that guy. We all know Will is that guy. So you going to go crap on Will, and then you going to go... Like, it's messy. It's messy. So I'm glad the book sales is what it is. Hopefully she learns from it. Hopefully she can rekindle some kind of love. And I'm going to get off of her. Now, see, she does a good job creating conversation. I ain't going to lie. But the first thing that she said that I really... It was like a sting. It was like a nasty taste in my mouth when she said, don't let your husband prevent you from finding true love. And I was just like, wait, hold on. This B really just say that? Don't let your husband prevent you from finding true love. I was just like, yo, for me, when she did that, that's like the most disrespectful thing. For me, even cheating behind the scenes, and y'all work through y'all stuff. All right, that's something y'all work through. But you go public and you interview with somebody and you say, don't let your husband prevent you from finding true love or your true soulmate. Disrespectful. Did not get red tables. So that's the thing. Even when they had the idea of the red table talk being taken down, I was like, hopefully there's some women and some of us fellas. I'll say some of us, because women hate when I say these women. They hate when I do that. So I got to say and some of us fellas, but y'all know what I mean. But A lot of people want to use the code word. Yeah, I'm in my healing. I'm on my healing journey. I'm trying to find peace, and you're not really trying to find peace. You're just trying to find the next piece of clickbait that you can come up with. How many more people can you do? Like this, it's too much. Jonathan, don't mention that name in the chat, dog. Jonathan, don't mention that name in my chat. But yeah, hopefully, I think this might be it. No more Jada news. Thank you, Big Jesus. Thank you, Big Jesus. Thank you. All right. So on to the next one. And we are oh wow. All right, I gotta hurry up, y'all. I gotta hurry up. All right. So do y'all have anything in the chat that y'all want to talk about? If y'all do, put it in the chat. I'll go ahead and talk to y'all in a few. So the next thing I want to talk about, because y'all know I love to end the pods on some money talk. I love to talk about money at the end of the pod, and we like to get to it. So this is one of the things that goes back to my musicians that's been either buying coaching calls or that want me to review their music, or somebody that started something and then they stopped, then started, they stopped. I want to talk to y'all about momentum, right? I want us to use our mistakes to help us build momentum. I say it again. I want us to use our mistakes to help us build our momentum. I think a lot of the times when we go through some trash, and I get life is hard. DMX said it best. Life is hard. Right? Life is hard. I get that. But at some point, we have to start changing our perspective of what it is we're actually going through. I think what's happening, especially now, it's a clear divide happening. I don't know if y'all actually see it, but it's a clear divide happening for the super positive people and the super negative people. It's like a common thing. The super positive people, even if the positive person only got $10 in their bank account, they got $10 in their bank account, and they say, well, I got $10 today, but it's going to be 100,000 next week, or 100,000. It's going to be 10 million next week, right? That's the positive person. Negative person says, I got $10 in my account. Hopefully I can make it last, right? Two different perspectives. And I'm noticing every time, and speaking for myself too, if y'all can identify, even better. But speaking for myself, I've noticed every time I chose the positive route and the positive view on things, it feels like the process is a little bit easier. What up, Shane? It feels like the process is a little bit easier, but it also feels like I'm getting further faster. It just seems like different connections happen faster. It seems like different conversations with the people that I need to have conversations with happen faster. Different offers happen faster. From being positive. But every time I was negative, everything bad, always, it's just like an infinite bucket of just trash. Just dump. Oh, you feel that, boy? You feel bad, right? Dump. And then you just keep getting trash dumped on top of you, right? I want to challenge us to use our mistakes to build our character. It's more difficult to do than actually, it's easier to say than to do. I get that, but I feel like with what's happening, do y'all know about the whole cryptocurrency and how the banking system, what up Ranger May? Cryptocurrency and the banking system. All of this stuff is happening right now. What up, Nelson? So, although, again, we talked about Will and Jada, right? We did talk about that, but we also going to talk about this, right? And I had a clip saved. Oh, I got so much saved. Oh, my God. I got so much saved. All right. Before I go there, I want to go here next. So, one of my followers sent me this clip from I got a lot of clips too. One of my followers sent me this clip of these girls in Clark, Atlanta, and they're asked a simple question. I'm gonna play it for you, and y'all let me know what y'all know and what y'all think in the chat. Getting to the money. We gonna get to the money.
Honest. Hello, what's your name? Tori. Hi. What is 3 times 3 times 3? 9. 3 times 3 is 9. It's 9 times 3 is 18. Final answer? Yes. 9? Oh, 3 times 3 times
18. 3
3.
times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 18. It's 18.
Okay.
All right.
What's your name? Alana.
Y'all in the chat. Y'all in the chat. Let me know the answer to 3 times 3 times 3. Y'all let me know the answer to that. It's not 18. I'm gonna just let y'all know off the rip. It's not 18. And I'm asking y'all this question because I know some of y'all are some youngins. And these girls, again, they got the belly button showing with the little tab, the ring on the belly button. They got the short dress on. They got the long I'm gonna say that's the wavy, Hawaiian wavy, grade C, probably grade C weave all the way down here, right? The other girl, like, she got some $200 jeans on. But the answer that they projected for 3 times 3 times 3 was 18. How are we there? And they're in college. They go to Clark, Atlanta. They are in college saying 3 times 3 times 3 is 18. What's the amount? I don't care if y'all use a calculator, that's fine. What's the number? 3 times 3 times 3. I'm willing to wait because some of y'all might be in the age group. So I just want to know. And if you can't do it on the calculator, then we really got a problem. 3 times 3 times 3. I'm going to still wait. 3 times 3 times 3 equals what? All right, ain't nobody put in the chat. 27 is the answer. 27 is the answer. 27 is the answer. I'm so disappointed with how we are allowing media and social media to dictate the level of smarts, or we're letting media dictate what things we need to know, right? I bet you if you ask them same girls, where's Lil Baby from? Who is Lil Baby's first baby mama? Who is so-and-so, so-and-so? Who dates so-and-so? They gonna know all of it. They gonna know every drop of information, but you don't know 3 times 3 times 3. What the hell going on, man? Is that where we at as with the culture? Is that the culture that we keep calling cool? That's cool culture. That's what we doing? It's nasty. So I want to challenge y'all again. Start thinking for yourself. Think for yourself. Start doing some research on things that happened before now. Right? Even the idea of what it means to be a successful person. Actually start doing some research on what that means for you, not what it means as in general, right? Because I imagine a lot of these girls are going to these colleges. They're trying to go get a nursing degree. It's an inside joke. But they're going to college to get a nursing degree so they can get the BBL. They had a high insurance. So they can get the BBL. They can have all the vacations that they want to go on. Take all the trips. Be dolo. Be sexy. Hot girl summer. From 30, because you know they ain't going to get out of college. They're going to have to spend probably about a year or two later. But beyond that, they're going to be in their 30s and their 40s out here saying how men ain't ish, how black men ain't ish, how we want to go out there for the white women. And we just looking like, okay, I thought y'all wanted to be dolo. Hot girl summer. I don't need no nigga. Like, I thought that's what it was. But anyway, start thinking for yourself. Don't let Sexy Red think for you. She is the wrong. I bet I almost can guarantee y'all, as dumb as she might look, Sexy Red probably got all the info. She probably know. I'm sure she probably know 3 times 3 times 3. If she don't, then I'd be disappointed. I'm just saying. But yeah, make your mistakes. Use your mistakes and turn it into momentum. Other thing, know when your season has changed. Your season in life has changed. If you are in a place of doing something over and over, and then it seems like you keep hitting the brick wall, 2 things might be happening. You might be going about it the wrong way. You might be trying to pursue something You might be pursuing the right thing, but just pursuing it the wrong way, right? That might be one thing. But the other thing could be, and this is the scarier part, you could be trying to pursue something that ain't even got nothing to do with what you're supposed to be doing in life. And I think it's up to us to actually start doing some research on yourself. And I say yourself like people in your age group. What are the careers that most people are going for? What kind of issues do men or women have in this age demo? Why are they having these issues? What type of foods are they eating? Are these foods injected with certain hormones? How do those hormones react within your body while you're like trying to be productive? Does certain foods make you sluggish, and then you notice that every time you eat this food, I just feel like going to sleep. I get the itis. And then start doing the research for the people that's successful in that same age and that same demo, and look at what they eat. I guarantee you it'll be completely different. I noticed when I started getting off, I haven't had, Lord Jesus, I ain't had no chicken wings in about a year. Well, I'm lying. I have had a wing. When the last time I had a wing? I think I had a wing a couple months ago. I think I had some wings a couple months ago. But anyway, I noticed, and keep in mind, I love to go to the hood spots to get my wings. I don't like to go to I don't go to Ross. I love you. I ain't just no shot. But I don't like to go to the wing stop. I like to go to the hood spot. Like down here is Atlanta's best. ATL wing. You know what I mean? I like to go to them joints to get the wings. But I noticed the last time I went there, or the last few times I went there, because I started getting on my weight loss journey in 2021, like right after, well, during the pandemic, I started cutting a lot of weight. And I was like, yo, I'm going to go clean. I'm going to start drinking green drink. I'm going to start juicing. I'm going to start doing all this dope stuff to benefit my body because I'm getting older. And I noticed when I went back and got the fried okra with the fries, them joints was hitting. I had the wings with the Thai chili sauce, hot wings with the lemon pepper on there. How we got to have the hot wings? Wet. Got to have the wings wet. I ate them joints, got to the house, and I felt like trash. I felt depressed. I actually felt depressed. And y'all know my energy like this. I felt depressed after I ate them wings. And I was just like, yo, why do I feel like this? And then I was like, I gotta give me a smoothie or something. I take a smoothie down, and I feel a little bit better. And that made me think, when I did that, again, had the wings, made me feel depressed. I wasn't depressed when I went to go buy the wings. I was straight. Saw some joints walking through, like, okay. I was good. Got the wings, sat down to eat it, felt depressed immediately almost. That made me think, how many of my people are going back and forth to the wing shop and going back and forth to all the fast food restaurants, all the restaurants that the certain people own? I'm not gonna put them out there, but y'all know who own the wing stops. Y'all know who own all of the spots in the hood. I'm just saying. But could it be that my people have a cloudy sense of judgment and they have an issue trying to build character because they keep eating that stuff? It made me think, and I was just like, yo, even like fried chicken. I'm country. I'm from North Carolina. I'm from the North Carolina, right? Country. And I was just like, yo, even when I eat fried chicken, I'll still eat it occasionally. But even when I eat fried chicken, I just be like, yo, I feel like trash. I feel sluggish. It's just weird, right? I want to challenge y'all to start doing some research on yourselves. Start doing some research. Start paying attention to how you feel after you eat or drink something. That's all I ask. Y'all do that. Come back to me next week. We got, let's see, this when y'all see, it's gonna be Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Y'all got 3 days. Change your eating habits up for 3 days and come back to the chat. Let me know how you feel. I guarantee you, even for all of my people that smoke weed, because I got a lot of weed smokers that will listen to the pod. What's up? Hey, I know you doing your thing. Even for that, slack off of it for a few days. 3 days. Nah, it might take about a week. It might take a week, 2 weeks. But you feel that. But like slack off of it for a little bit and don't eat as much fried foods. Throw a few salads in there. Throw a little the healthy stuff that we think that that's what the white folk be eating. The white folk be eating that kind of stuff. Eat that stuff for a few days. I only eat. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So just eat that stuff for a few days. Come back to the chat. I want to know how you feel, honestly. Because I think even with certain business decisions, that's why I be thinking, all right, so if we keep saying that certain black people don't have a good sense of judgment when it comes to how to spend money and how to conduct business, how to maintain a relationship, why do you say it like that, bro? What you mean? But I want us to do like just change it up a little bit because I think it affects everything. Just the food alone. I know that when I was the most brokest is when I was killing them wings. I was telling them joints like every weekend, like, yo, I gotta have them drink, gotta have them. Even drinking, I would drink a nice amount. I wouldn't get sloppy drunk, but I'd drink, right? Smoking cigars. I love cigars. Like Cuban. Ooh, let me get that. Black and Milds. Ooh, I'd smoke Black and Mild every day. Every day I would use to smoke Black and Milds. When I stopped doing that, my business sense and my lack of cloudy judgment started to get clear. And I was just like, oh, wow. So I was under the influence when I did that. When I was paying all that money for the Tahoe, when I went and bought the Jeep, when I went and bought the dang on, what was it, an Audi? It was an Audi or something. I bought so many cars. Just doing dumb stuff. Just clouded judgment. Just bad calls. Bad call after bad call after bad call. And then watch this. While I'm doing that, I was married. Doing all that foolishness and married. Taking my wife through that. So now we've had to take years and try to figure out how to hydrating properly is the key. Exactly. I'm with you. But it's amazing to me how much stuff we just overlook. It's amazing how much stuff we overlook. So yeah, know when it's time to start switching up, y'all. Know when it's time to start switching up. I don't even want to get into the communities that we in. That's why I got this. That's another one of the reasons why I started going live on TikTok, and I do Instagram every now and then. But that's the reason why. Because I'm like, yo, I don't see too many people like me online trying to spread good energy that's actually trying to help somebody and it don't benefit them. They just like giving freely. For me, if people ask me, how do you know you're a Christian? For me, that's being a Christian. Even if I'm cussing, I might say a few cuss words, more than a few. I might say more than a few cuss words, but even if I say a few words while I'm in the spiel of trying to help somebody figure out their life, I know that it's a reflection of God. At the end of the day, it's a reflection of God for real. And I'm just like, yo, we need more people online trying to help people instead of just like, yo, let me get you. I'm gonna get you my this, and I got this course for you, and I'm gonna do this for this. And if you get this, if you buy this today, you get. We got enough of that. We need people that's gonna talk to directly to people that's in need. If it's other folk in need, yo, we gotta talk to these folk. We can't just, yo, it's irritating, yo. Jason says all they want is your money. Yeah. Well, the thing is, and this is the flip side of that is this. It's always two sides. Well, it's always three sides to what they say, because it's your side, they side, then the truth. All right, so, but it's always different sides to all they want is money. I think a lot of people that either sell these coaching calls, not me, like my coaching call is too cheap. I was told that what the information I give, I should be charging $3,000 per coaching session. That's what I was told. So anyway, and y'all know, if y'all been in any of my chats, you know how I think. But anyway, I was told that, and I think what happens is a lot of the coaches are really good coaches. It's a lot of good people online. I think it's a lot of knowledgeable people online. But I think what happens is certain people build certain lifestyles. And if you're used to, like me, I told y'all it don't take too much for my house to run. For us to run and like as a well-oiled car. It don't take too much. But I know certain friends where their cost of life might be $30,000 a month. Just for them and their family. It might be $30,000 a month. Or it might be a cool $80,000 a month. It just depends. So I want us to start figuring out what makes sense for us. What makes sense for us. I think I had one more thing. If y'all got anything in the chat, please put it in the chat. We're going to get to it. Oh yeah, this is another post that was sent to me, and I want to talk about this for a second. All right, this is in I don't know where it is.
Red wine, I don't exercise enough.
That's not true. You're not fat because of what you eat and how much exercise you do. That is the line that everybody is led to believe.
Left you now and ran up and down Leicester Square for 3 hours and then went home and had a piece of lettuce and then came in and did the same tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. I would start to look like a supermodel.
Only for a few months, and then you would stop. In fact, you would start regaining weight within the first year. That is a fact. That's not fiction. That is an absolute fact. And there is literally no evidence that weight loss is going to benefit anybody's health, whether they're a child or an adult. I'm willing to stake my medical career on the fact that that the lies that we've been sold about obesity, especially childhood obesity, are not true. They are there to benefit the weight loss industry, not to benefit children. Evidence is very clear. Up to 98% of people that attempt weight loss will have regained all the weight within 5 years. That is up to 98% of people, and that is absolutely unquestionable. Second thing, this idea that energy in and energy out and energy calorie deficits.
All right, I'm done with her. So y'all get what I'm saying. Like, these are the type of people that exist online. Is these type of people? Why is there not a misinformation link on top of that? Why is there not a misinformation? This video was taken down for misinformation. Now, this has been in my inbox all week. Why is it not a misinformation on that video? Because it's just like, yo, just think about what you're saying, yo. Think about what you're saying. People shouldn't lose weight because it benefits the health industry. That's stupid. How about you don't get diabetes? And I think this is another thing that I've noticed. When it's people like this that make certain blanket statements, they rarely have had somebody in their family to die from one of these type of weight-induced diseases. Diabetes can technically be a weight-induced disease. Now, granted, some of it is hereditary. We have had people that's hereditary. They have diabetes as a result of being in a certain bloodline. It's just in their bloodline, right? But massive amounts of people, when you say congestive heart failure, go look at how big the person was. Or that person had anything as it relates to blood flow, and you got too much weight on you, so you ain't have enough air circulating through your body, and it, like, all of this stuff. Start thinking about what y'all listening to. I can't see it, yo. I can't see it. I see we got a cop in Houston that used the N-word. That's not. We got to get our feelings off our shoulder. We got to tighten up. We got to pay attention to what we're doing, and just be watchful. Last clip. This is a good clip. I love this one. I actually might try to get him on the podcast, but I like this clip. Let's see.
This personal part of yourself, and it'll never go away. Women take on the men that they sleep with, even in personality.
Oh, wow. Oh,
so, yeah. Now, you heard probably old heads say, be careful who you let braid your hair or who you eat after, right? Because spirits attract. Yes. But it's more like DNA. Damn. And I try to make it short, but these two scientists did an experiment where they were just testing saliva to see what it did. One scientist took his saliva and put it out there on the little test thing, and he left, and the other scientist studied it. The scientist went on a plane flight to somewhere, and the scientist who was observing the saliva, he noticed different interactions in the saliva at certain times. He documented those times. When he met back up with the other scientist, he mentioned to him the times that his saliva made distinct changes. And the guy had, he wrote down whenever he was upset, if he felt any type of emotion and why, and it lined up with the time frame that he kept. So he was about to miss his flight. and his saliva reacted to that, even though it wasn't in his mouth, man.
Wow.
So just imagine that's saliva that you just spit out. And that dies after about, I think it was like 14 or 15 hours, it dies. But imagine sperm inside of a body now where it's warm, it's, imagine kissing, smoking, eating after somebody, those, what you would call germs, that bacteria, it gets into a person. Jeez. So a lot of times we're schizo because we got a lot of people inside of us.
Man.
Y'all need to stop tongue kissing these thoughts out here in these streets. Stop tongue kissing. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like, if it feels wrong, it's probably wrong. Now, I know some of y'all wrong me, that ain't right. Some of y'all wrong me that might need to be fixed. But, yo, what he's talking about, back in the day when I was growing up in the church, they say, you don't need to be out here having sex and kissing all these folks, do all this stuff. You're going to get a soul tie. Call them soul ties right there. That's a soul tie. Anytime you're with a massive amount of people, i.e. thought culture, i.e. hot girl summer, i.e. boy go knock them down, i.e. I can get any girl I want, i.e. I can take your man. That's all it. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is one of the common denominators is just being non-productive. This is just, I don't know. Y'all gotta start figuring out what's the next move, what makes sense. Cause I think what's happening is my generation and older, some of them don't even want to deal with the pushback that y'all gonna give, right? And when I say y'all, I'm talking about like the 20 and under, like mid-20s, that sexy red age. A lot of y'all don't want to listen. So when it comes to people that's actually trying to give y'all sound information and help you not do certain things that we may have messed up on, it's just like, y'all old. We got to figure it out, yo. We got to figure it out. Last but not least, appreciate all y'all, all the new subscribers. Let me give all y'all a shout out. Jason, shouts out to you. Jonathan, shouts out to you. Edward, shouts out to you. All of the super chat, yo, appreciate y'all. That's beautiful. If y'all need anything, coaching calls, anything, Magneto 7 booking, MAGNEDO, number 7 booking, MAGNEDO, number 7 booking. Hey. Anyway, if y'all need that, holla at me. If y'all need, if y'all want y'all music review, every night, 10:30 to 12 o'clock, come through. Let me review your music. It's a $10 cover. Right now it's 10. I see some folk charging 50. It is enticing. I don't know. But right now it's 10. I'm trying to help y'all out. So hit me up. Let's do some work. Do the work, and I'll help you work. How about that? Till next week. Peace.